12. Hey, Ed, stop lying, okay? Hargrid is a pedo too. A lot of people in the American schools are like that. They wanted to address the issue. How do you know Snappy and Christian plus Hargrid isn't really in love with Ebony? That was Cedric, okay? 666. I was about to slit my wrists again with the silver knife that Draco had given me in case anything happened to him. He had told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No! I thought it was Hargrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream, "Oh, MFG, no! My scar hurts!" And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. I stopped.
How did you know?
I saw it, and my scar turned back into a lightning bolt.
No!
I ran up closer.
I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned back into a lightning bolt. Save me! Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage! Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering from my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hargrid were there too. They were going to St. Mango's after they recovered, because they were pedophiles, and you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the video camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Anyway, Hargrid came into my hospital bed, holding a bouquet of pink roses.
"ENOBY, I need to tell you something,"
he said in a serious voice, giving me the roses.
Fuck off!
I told him.
You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway. And I don't like fucked up preps like you.
I snapped. Hargrid had been mean to me before for being gothic.
"No, Ebony,
Hargrid says.
those are not roses."
What? Are they goths too, you poser prep?
I asked, because I was angry that he had bought me pink roses.
"I saved your life."
He yelled angrily.
No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being viewed by Snap and Lupin.
Who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? To it he added silently.
Whatever.
I yelled angrily. He pointed his wand at the pink roses.
"These aren't roses."
He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eye and muttered, "Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say!"
That's not a spell. That's an MCR song.
I corrected him wisely.
"I know. I was just warming up my vocal cords."
Then he screamed.
"Petulous Marengo, mi cremisli romacio."
For all you cool gothic MCR fans out there, that's a tribute! Especially for Raven, I love you, girl!
"I'm Noto Okayo."
And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air, and it was black. Now I knew he wasn't a prep.
Okay, I believe you. Now WTF is Draco.
Hargrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, ENOBY, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. Too sweet is the flames. Ah, your viewers, flames, get it? You must find herself first, Kay.
"I have found myself okay, you mean old man."
Hargrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hargrid stormed off back into his bed.
"You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore."
Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, or a prep, so fuck off! And I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner and black lip gloss.
"You look kawaii, girl."
Bloody Mary said sadly.
Thanks.
Get it?
You do too.
I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. A vampire was in the hair of magical magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hi, he said in a depressed way.
Hi back.
I said in an uncally sad way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful red gothic eyes, so much like Draco's. Then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other.
"Stop it now, now, you horny simpletons!
Shouted Professor McGoogle, who was watching us, and so was everyone else.
Vampire, you fucker!
I said, slapping him.
Stop trying to screw me! You know I loved Draco!
I shouted and then I ran away angrily. Just then, he started to scream. OMFG. No, my scar hurts. And then, his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites.
No!
I ran up closer.
I thought you didn't have a scar anymore.
I shouted. I do, but Diabolo changed it into a pentagram for me and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. 666. Special thanks to Raven, my Gothic's blood sister. What are supposed to read this? 11,111,111. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater